Hi, I'm Rosemary. This is TechSavvie, and I'm back. Here at TechSavvie, you know I'm all about technology and how it can make our lives better. I don't know where you live, but most of us who live in the city experience traffic. In Lagos, Nigeria specifically, traffic is a nightmare. You're sitting there for 1, 2, maybe 3 hours, and you need to kill time. And you can't always be looking at your phone, WhatsApping, or going through Instagram or Snapchat. Also, if you're cleaning, washing dishes, waiting in a bank queue, sitting outside somebody's office, you need to kill time. Enter podcasts. Today I'm going to tell you what they are and how you can start listening. So where did the word podcast actually come from? Well, it's a combination of the word pod and cast. Pod from the famous Apple iPod and cast from the word broadcast. No, Apple did not create podcasts. They just happened to have the most popular media player at the time when podcasts became popular. So what are podcasts? They are digital media files, video, but mostly audio, which can be streamed online or downloaded to your smartphone or computer. Think of them as on-demand radio shows. Some of us are familiar with on-demand video services like DSTV Box Office, BBC Iplayer, Iroko TV, Netflix. You get the picture. But for those of you who don't know, on-demand media is media, video or audio, that you can watch or listen to when you feel like it. Quite a number of on-demand video services are paid subscriptions, but podcasts are free. Podcasts are normally released in a series of episodes, so it's best to subscribe using a podcatcher. That's a podcast app, so that you get notified whenever another episode is released, and you can download it automatically to your device. So, who makes them? Anyone and everyone, really. Media houses, companies, celebrities, tech experts, people like you and I. It's really easy. All you really need is your topic, a microphone, something to record the podcast onto, like a computer or a video recorder, and that's it. You upload your podcast to a host, and you list with a podcast aggregator like iTunes, and people can find your podcast. So you're wondering, how do I start listening? Well, all you need is your smartphone or a computer and the internet, and you're good to go. So if you have an Apple iOS device, an iPhone or an iPad, there's a built-in podcast app just for you. It's called Podcast. So just click on the podcast button and click on the star at the bottom, which is the featured section, and then you can browse and search through the thousands of available podcasts. It's a pretty decent app for starters, and it's free. There are others on the App Store, but I'll leave some recommendations in the description below. For my Android people, I've not forgotten about you. There's no default app on your Android phone, but you can go to the Google Play Store, and there are tons of applications there. I'll leave some suggestions below. Before I go, I'd like to tell you about some of my favorite podcasts. The first one is called We're Alive. It's a story about a zombie invasion. It's a fully dramatized podcast with a cast, a great story, sound effects. It's really good. I can't talk about it enough. Just check it out. Next, we have The Moth. These are true stories told by everyday people to a live crowd with no notes. It's good. Listen to it. Next is Modern Love. Stories about love, loss, and redemption, written by everyday people but read by celebrities. It's very touching and moving, and it's relatable. Next, we have Joel Osteen's podcast. If you don't know Joel Osteen, he's the most popular motivational Christian speaker in the US. He's fantastic. I listen to him all the time. The next one is Startup by Gimlet Media, and it's a series about what it's really like to start a business. And finally, we have Serial. I'm not really going to tell you what Serial's about. Listen to the first episode and tell me what you think. And that's it. I'm Rosemary. This is TechSavvie. Thanks for watching. Subscribe below for more tech videos. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.